hands by your side. And bows. Again, just bounce nice and relaxed. Just let your arms go nice and relaxed by the side. And just spring on the ball of your feet. And down and circle your arms. Big, big circles. Big circles. And backwards. And forwards. And stretch up. Reach right up, guys. All the way up. Okay, lean over to the left. And up. And lean over to the right. And up. Lean back. And forward, fingers down, fingertips to the floor. Okay, keep it there. Bend your knees, and up we come. Okay, right hand between your shoulder blades. Pull your elbow behind your head. Left hand between your shoulder blades. And pull your elbow behind your head. And relax, right arm across the body and pull it in. And relax, left arm across the body and pull it in. Fist under your chin, elbows back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, shish, haj, kyo. Jaw open, close. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruku, shish, haj, ko. Jaw and relax. Relax, right hand up, lean over. To the left, and left hand up, lean over to the right, and relax. Left knee up, catch the knee, pull it into your shoulder, bend your toes up, pull it right in, and down. Now bring your right knee up, pull it into your shoulder, bend your toes up, and down, feet out wide. Slide your hands down to your ankles, head to the centre. Take your head over to your right knee. Take your head over to your left knee. And head to the centre. Rest on your hands. Swing one leg forward and sit down. I will sit down today. Okay, bring your feet together. Reach forward, touch toes. And relax, bring your feet in, hands on your ankles, and push down. Push your knees down. Relax, hands behind, back straight, and push your knees down again. And relax, legs out straight. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone ready to go? Let's just have a look, make sure all systems are still functioning, and see if anyone else has joined us. Hi, Michelle. I guess that's Theon joining us, unless you've put your dogi on this morning, Michelle. Now that would be something. Okay guys, so let's crack on, shall we? Everyone can see and hear me okay? Everybody's signal's looking good. Don't have anyone say they're freezing at the moment, which is cool. Okay, so yoi. I seem to get myself dark. Okay, left hand out, right hand on your hip, and just Chokuzuki punch. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Hey! Relax. Aguki. Again, make sure everything's in the right position. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Hey! From here, straight into Gidamare. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko. Hey! From here, straight into Shuto Uke. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko. Hey! From here, straight to Uchi Uke. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko. Hey! And you may. Okay, so let's go back to Chokuzuki. So just stand in Sokudachi. What I want you to do here is this time, instead of punching straight, I want you to punch with your right hand, making a diagonal across your left elbow and pushing your right hip round in the direction that your punch is going. So don't turn your feet. Keep your feet facing still. Turn your body. So just practice turning your body. So put your fingers on your hips and just twist your hip, right hip, around towards the left. Then pull the right hip back and twist the left hip round towards the right. So this is what your body's doing. Ich, ni, san, and your feet are staying still. And your hands, your right hand's going to cross over the elbow of your left hand. And then as we punch to the other side, the left arm is going over the elbow of the right hand. So we want this crossing action as we turn. So don't pull this in too soon. Pull them in together so we get the cross. Okay? So just start with your left hand out straight, right hand on your hip, and punch with your right hand cross to your left. Ready? Ich. Okay, now twist the other way. Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Hey! So you get that turning feeling in your body. It's not a great movement, not a big movement, just a little movement, but we're not turning our whole body, okay? Just the hip. So we're trying to work. This is the first, really the first stage of trying to develop some movement from the hip from a basic punch or basic block position for beginners, or for lower grades, sorry. Well, we're all beginners, aren't we? Let's face it, guys, we're all beginners. We only know what we know, and if we want to learn any more or something new, then we're a beginner again. So it doesn't matter what we know, we're always a beginner somewhere on the line of our learning or a line of our growth. Okay? So, oh, that's a bit deep for Saturday morning, wasn't it? Okay, so left hand out. Okay, so right hand across the elbow. Ready? 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 Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. Hey! Okay, so we've got that with a punch. Should we try it with Agyoki? Yes. So from here, what I want you to do now, we're going to turn it Agyoki. So we're taking an Agyoki, the right hand Agyoki across to our left, and then left hand Agyoki across to our right. Each. So the hands cross, still cross during the movement, yes? Don't drop one and throw the other. Move the hands together. Okay, the reason I'm doing this way, with the opposite hand, is to keep the hip tight. If we do it this way, then we can lose our momentum and it opens the hip too much. I want to keep the hips tight here, and to keep it tight, we're working the opposite sides, okay? Alright, so left hand out, right hand Agyoki. Ready? Ich, switch, ni, switch, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, eight! Yummy. So you should feel tightness in your technique. You should feel this twitch in your hip now starting to move, and you should feel this strength or a bit of stability in your core, and your technique on the end of it should feel stronger. Like I said, if we did the Agyoki this way, we would have to move more than our hips. We'd have to turn our whole body into it and put a different compression in, which is a next stage of development, yes? So we learn things in stages, yeah? So that's the next stage, which we're not doing today. That's the next stage. So it's not the finished article yet. This is one step on the journey, and then we take the next step. Like I said, we're always a beginner somewhere in the journey of our learning, okay? Okay, here we go. Left hand out, right hand on your hip, Agyokis. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ka, ja, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ka, ja, eight! And turn. Okay, so, just need a quick swig, a quick drink. We'll check and see if everything's okay on the system. Yeah. Michael, how we doing? Phil and Reese. Okay. So let's take that up a notch. I want you to put your left foot forward in Zenkutsu Dachi. So all you're going to be doing, guys, this is the foot pattern. So just make sure you've got enough room for this, and you should have. Hopefully, we're going to do one step forward, twist, back, one step back, twist, back. So the only thing is you're going to need a forward and backward room to step forward and backwards, one step, and just twist to your left and right. Okay? Right, so put your left foot forward, yes, and make a right hand chudan Zuki punch. Your left hand in Hikute. So we're punching Yakuzuki, okay, or chudan Zuki. Yes? So what I want you to do is squeeze in, push forward and punch, chudan Zuki with your left. Ready? Ich! Immediately, turn the hips, look. Turn the hips, this hand pulls in to Hikute, knee, and punch to your left, which is west. Then immediately pull this hand in Hikute and punch back to the center, push back, punch. Okay, this hand pulls in, punch, twist to the right, and then twist back forward to where we started. Wow. Oh, I can feel your heads exploding already on this. Right, so let's break this down. So, from your start position, left foot forward, Zenkutsu Dachi, right hand chudan Zuki. Right, push in, forward and punch. Ich. Now twist the body, but think of your hands. This hand is pulling into Hikute, this hand is punching Yakuzuki. Yes? Then the right hand's going to pull into hikute, left hip ropes forward and punches chudan zuki. So all we're going to do is practice that on the spot. Okay? We're going to stay here and keep going to our left and then back to the center. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Ich. Back to the center. Ni, san, chi, go, ruk, chish, haj, ko, jo. So all we're doing is turning on our feet, pushing the hip forward, pushing the hip forward. So just watch, right hip pushes forward, left hip pushes forward, yeah? Okay, so squeeze the knee in, push back, and Gyaku Zuki punch. Now we're going to punch to our right. So as we pivot to our right, on the balls of our feet, push the left hip in, punch Gyaku Zuki. Now push the right hip forward, punch Gyaku Zuki. Okay, push the left hip in, punch Gyaku Zuki. Right hip in, punch Gyaku Zuki. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, chish, haj, ko, jo. Eight! And jumping. Okay, so that's the start drill we're going to do. Well, you could call it a compass drill, really. Can't we? It's part of the compass training, really. It fits into the compass, it fits into the west, east, north and south movements. It fits into the compression and the drive. So again, another little useful component that we can put into this section. One little exercise I just want to do with you. Okay, what I want you to do is just make a left Zenkutsu Dachi. So make a left, just turn to your left and make a left Zenkutsu Dachi and make a right hand Gyaku Zuki. Now what I want you to do is to pull your front hip, pull that in, pull it in, push it round. So pull this hip in, look. So now from this side, from your right hip, pull it in, push it round. Forget about the punch, put your hands behind your back. Left hip, pull it in, change the shape, push it round. Right hip, pull it in. So look at the shape of my legs. This one's bent, this hip's pushed in, push it round. Okay, left hip in, look at the shape of my leg, push it round. Hip in, push it round, hip in, push it round. Now as you come round, I want you to feel like you are pushing with your hip. So your weight is going this way. Okay, and then this side, pull it in, push it out. Yeah, pull it in, push it out. One more, pull it in, push it out. Last one, pull it in, push it out. So we now have this change of direction with the hip. Okay, now let's put Gyaku Zuki in. So right hand Gyaku Zuki. So we're going to pull the hip in. Now push your left hip round and punch. Ich, pull in, ni, pull in, san, pull in, shi, pull in, go, pull in, ruk, pull in, shish, pull in, haj, pull in, ko, pull in, jo. So what we're doing, just watch really slowly. It's coming in here, pushing there, pulling in, keeping the knee bent and changing the weight, but driving my weight this way. Pulling in, changing, pulling in, changing, pulling in and changing. Okay? Should we do that one more time? Good idea. Left foot forward, to the side. Just do it to the side, go to your left. Okay, right hand out, Gyaku Zuki. So do it slowly, but get that punch feeling weight on the end where you're transferring your weight into the punch. Ready? Ready, pull in. I'm not going to pull in, I'm just going to say count, ich. I want you to pull in, then release it. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ka, jo, eight. So just before the turn, load it, twist and punch. Load it, twist and punch. Load it, twist and punch. Always load the body first. Okay? So, that's a useful little drill to help us understand what we're doing in the circuit. Just checking the time. Cool, that's half hour gone already. Wow. Anybody else joined us? Hey, Sarah's joined us. Sarah and Adam. Nice to see you on a Saturday morning. Okay, so let's go back to our left foot forward. Yes, our right hand doing Gyaku Zuki, sorry. Okay, so you're going to squeeze in, push forward and punch left Gyaku Zuki. Ready? Each. Now load. You've already done the drill here. Load and push to your left. Knee. Load, push forward. Tongue. Load to your left. Shi. Load. Go. Load. Rook. Load. Shish. Load. Punch. Load. Ka. Then move back. Each. Okay, so now we're going to go the other way. So load. Load. Each. Now load the back hip. Knee. Tongue. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hard. Ka. Eight. Jaw. Us. Right, I'm just going to do a couple of times in a circuit. All four. And then we'll move on. Okay, so left foot forward. Right hand. Gyaku Zuki. Okay, we're just doing single punches here. Yes? Single punches. Ready? So drive forward. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Yeah? Slower. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Don't forget your hip every time. Load it before you fire it. What do you do with a gun? Many of you have fired a gun. I hope some of you juniors have, some of you adults might have done. Or imagine what you do with a gun or a bow and arrow. If you have an arrow, what do you do with the arrow before you fire it? You just throw it in the air. Or do you load it under tension? Yes? So same principle is here. I'm loading my body under tension and then I'm delivering my technique. So for your training here, always load first, then fire, yes? Load first, then fire. Try and engage the hip. Okay, left foot forward. Right hand out with Gyaku Zuki. Ready? Forward and punch each. Knee. San. Back. Shi. Go. Rook. Forward each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Forward each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Once more each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hey! And jump. Okay. Right, we're going to move on from now. I'm just going to check everything again. Another quick break. Make sure everyone's okay. Good. Hi, Sarah. Another Sarah. Sarah, Norman, and AJ. Hope you guys are good. All right. So, Kompas Karate. Whoa. Now, that kind of fits what we've been doing with the Kompas Karate. So what I'm going to do is just explain it, because there's some people who maybe not seen it yet. I have got a training video that I've done, I'm going to release tomorrow, so you can have a look at it and give you the foundation of what it's all about. Something for you to watch and practice. I'll just go through here. The principle of it is, we're in the centre of a compass, the centre of a circle. And we're going to be moving to our west, to our east, to our north, to our south. Yes? All we're using at the moment is those 4 points. The compass does have 4 more points. Okay, it has 4 more angles. So it's got 8 angles, really, that we focus on. And the compass system is something that's been used by ancient Chinese martial arts many years ago. And it was also used by the samurai to train learning how to fight people in small circles, changing angle from this way to that way, to this way, to that way, to this way, without you know, fighting in a close circle. Because if you imagine, I'm standing now, the mat I'm standing on, this pink mat, is 1 meter square. So what I need to do is learn how to defend myself and protect my meter square area. And there are 1 or 2 people that have actually used this as one of their training methods during this lockdown period. They've talked about 1 meter square karate, which is the same kind of principle. So in times of need, in times of change, when our circumstances change, we kind of look for things to help us manage that change and train better. So some people have gone with this 1 meter square theory, which is great, but I love that. And also we can adapt that, but we're also looking at the Kompas theory, which I think is great because it also works with the center of your movement and balance through your kata movements. So we can train kata through the Kompas. So this is something that we're going to be developing big time. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is just practice a couple of basic techniques, and I'm going to do the drill that I want to do today. So for those of you who are playing with this for the first time, you're going to move to your left, which is your west, and make Nikowashi dash and prepare for Gidambarai. So ready? Ich, ni, san. Pull your back leg in, then turn to your right. Make Nikowashi dash, prepare for Gidambarai. Ich, ni, san. Then we're going to pull our back leg in and turn north, facing forward. Preparing for Gidambarai. Ni, san. And then come back, pull the front leg back, going south. Prepare for Gidambarai. Ni, san. Okay, so we've done a 4-directional movement, squeezing into the middle, exploding out and attacking, squeezing into the middle, driving out and attacking. Okay, so let's just play with that a couple of times. Ready? Ich, ni, san, foot in, and turn. Ich, ni, san, now turn forward. Ich, ni, san, and pull backwards. Ich, ni, san. Now to keep this going, pull your back leg in and prepare now back to your west, to your left. So ich, ni, san. Pull in, turn. Ich, ni, san. Pull in. Ich, ni, san. Pull back. Ich, ni, san. Once more. Ich, ni, san. In. Ich, ni, san. In. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Okay, so that is what we mean by the Kompas training, and you probably get what I meant now by the Gyaku Zuki drill we've just done, what I meant by the directional change. So we're working all 4 angles of movement, and you can work multiple angles of movement from this, and you can add into this Kompas training whatever it is you want to train. So for learning your turns in your kata, this is going to be phenomenal. Okay, that's a big word, isn't it? Phenomenal. Okay, so let's have a look at what we're going to do today within the Kompas. So what I want you to do, we're actually going to start with our right leg forward in Zenkutsu Dachi. So we're going to move up a notch now. So some of you guys and girls might be looking at some slightly different techniques and slightly different stances. So just go with it, do the best you can with this, and I'll go slow. So, make Zenkutsu Dachi, right leg forward, and Shuto Uke. Okay, here, Shuto Uke. Draw your back leg in. Now this time I'm going to do a reverse turn. I'm going to turn to my right, and my hand immediately, left hand sits under my right hand. I mean Nikowashi dashi. My left hand is prepped for Uchi Uke. Then I make Gyaku Zuki. Okay? Then I bring my back leg in. I'm going to rotate round. The hand comes in with my turn. Right hand to make preparation for Uchi Uke. Left hand is sweeping. I drive out. Make Uchi Uke. 1 Chokazuki. 2 chokuzuki. So keep your hips in shoulder for this. Chokuzuki, chokuzuki. Then half bit. Back foot comes in, prepare, and drop back into Shuto Uke. That's the hardest bit. Okay? So this hand's going to stay on my body. Yes? From Shuto. So as I turn, I bring my leg in, turn. This hand's doing the blocking. Ich, Uchi Uke, ni, Gyaku Zuki, san. Pull in, turn. Ich, ni, san, shi, in, go. Okay? Thus, ready. Again. Foot in. Ich, ni, san, shi. Pull in. Ich, ni, san, shi. Pull in. Go. Move back a little bit here. Ready? So pull your back leg in. Ich, rotate. So this is what's happening with your body, look. These hands are already in place. You don't need to move them. Shuto Uke hands, body in, ich. Ready? Ni, san. Pull in, turn, ich. Again, the left hand sweeps around with your turn. Right hand just drops into position. Ready? Ni, san, shi, in, go. Thus. Okay. Ready? In. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ich. And back. Okay? Couple more times, guys. Ready? Ready? From here. In. Ich. Ni. San. In. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. In. Go. Shuto Uke. Right leg, right hand. Pull in. Rotate. Ich. Ni. San. In. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. In. Go. Us. Okay. So we will next week, at some stage of next week's classes, be coming back to that. So if you want to have a little practice with that over the weekend, then practice away, guys, because we're going to come back to that later on in the week. So hi, Ashley. Ashley's joined us. Hope you're okay and doing well, Ashley. Thank you for joining us. Right, so what we're going to go back to now is to go over what we've been doing most of the week in learning some Kata Kihon. Now, those of you who might have called the lessons up, I hope you have, because they're all available for you, either left on this page or posted up on YouTube for you and the website. And the Kata Kihon, we've been learning little sections of kata as Kihon. So rather than learn the whole kata, we've been learning little sections, and then we're going to be bolting sections together over a period of time. So, and then you can see how different katas teach you things about the next kata or a few katas above. Right, so what we're going to look at is the opening sequence of kata called Kanku Dai. So don't worry about Kanku Dai, it's a black belt kata. But you guys, if you don't know Kanku Dai, don't panic, don't worry. This is just Kihon, not the kata. Okay? So, take your position with Subidachi. Take your fingers, first finger and second finger together, and thumb together. This is your start position. Kanku Dai means view the sky. So we're going to lift our hands up slowly, each, until we can see through the viewfinder there. That's as high as we want to go. As soon as we reach that point, ni, really strong. San, push the hands together. Now the right hand cuts into the left hand. Cuts in. Now the right hand is going to push the left hand up here, and we're going to make Zenkutsu Dachi. Ich, left hand comes in. Ni, we change. Left hand under, san. So from here, don't worry, I haven't forgotten, there's another bit after that. Ready? Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Shi, in, go. Rok, in, shish. Okay? So now from here, just to refresh and just to renew for some of those who haven't done it, from this handoff position, I'm going to punch from the hip. Remember the little hip? Boom. I'm pushing it forward now, a bit like we did at the beginning. Boom. Pump the hip, punch the hip forward. The hand comes into the hip, then twist the body outwards, so my head is clear of my hand, and this hip is driving my hand forward. Now, my left hip is going to push forward and punch nice and strong. Left hand comes in, and then I'm going to twist my body the other way, push this left hip forward to connect with my left hand and make that strong. Okay? So from the push, we're going to go ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san. From the push, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san. All real strong movements. Those movements all coming from your hip, all coming from your body, your core, which is what we've been training right at the very beginning of the lesson. Yeah? So all your basic Kihon techniques, all that hip training, all that core development, all comes out through the kata. Okay. So, go back to the beginning. Ready? Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Now, to finish this section off, for those of you who know Hien Nidan, you might recognize this. For those of you who don't, just follow. Back leg in. Ich, front leg in. Ni, hands to your hip. Kiagi or Akun. Ich, ni, san. Thus. Okay? Simples? So from here, so right leg out, left hand lock in. So draw your back leg in half a step. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Just like Hien Nidan. Okay? Back to the beginning. Ready? Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san, shi. One more time. Hands together, feet together. Ready? Ich, ni, san. So when you come here, don't just, you're not clapping, feel my body, boom. I'm squeezing my shoulders, zoom, but I'm making it soft. I'm not landing hard, but my body is tense. Squeezing all from there, yeah? Then release that energy outwards. So go back to here. Ready? San. Now release. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Feet together, half a step. Ich, ni, san, shi. And us. So we've kind of been building that up all week in the lessons, which has been good. Cool. 10 minutes. Anywhere. Hi Emma. Emma and Riley have joined us. Fantastic. Nice to see you on a Saturday morning. Right. So we're now going to crack on with another little piece of Kata Kihon, okay, which we've been working on all week and gradually building up. What I've tried to do is build these things up over the week, adding bits to them so that you guys get a chance to practice them section by section, and then we add another bit until it becomes like a little unit, and then we can pull the units together. Remember again, keep stressing, this is only Kihon you're learning, so don't worry about the kata. Just to put it into context, as I said in the class earlier on in the week, Kanku was originally in one of the forms of early karate. Kanku was the first kata that I used to learn, and to learn 72 moves in one go is a big deal. So, excuse me. So this is why we're learning in sections. So what I want you to do now, what's the best way to do this? Okay, I want you to put your right foot forward and make Oizuki punch. Okay, so what you're going to do with your hands is this. Cover the head with the right hand, strike down with the left hand behind you, Gidan Shito. But what you're going to do at the same time is move your left leg behind and twist and looking behind and do this at the same time. Okay, so from this position, you're going to drag your left leg behind and twist forward, knee. So from this position, the hands change. There. So let me do it from the other way from you. So right foot forward, right hand punching. So drag the leg behind you, knee. Okay? One more time. Ready? Knee. Now, under the knee, just like Gian Yondan, Sun. Pull it back in, but this time, change direction and make one, two, three. Let me do that again. Kind of sunk into the mat a bit there. Okay, so right foot forward, right hand punching. Ready? Knee, Sun, Shi, go. So in the middle, from this position, I do it the other way. From this position, we have a maigeri, kick, we turn and prepare, right hand forward, left hand up, prepare for Uke. Yes? So that's what we've got to do on the turn, is bring our body round, our hands come into this position to make that position. From here to here. Okay? That's quite important in that phase of movement, because a lot of the times we just see people making Uke from here, when actually Uke comes from 1, 2. It's a 2 defensive movements, boom, and an attacking movement. Okay? So that's kind of what we've got to try and get in the middle. Okay, so right foot forward. Right hand punching. So slide behind you and defend. Switch forward and attack. Knee, maigeri, Sun, switch, Shi. And okay? I do it from this way. Right hand forward. Ready? Knee, Sun, Shi. So you are on one leg for a while there, and you're balancing. I've slowed it down a bit. It goes a bit quicker than that, but I've slowed it down so you can see the compression points and you can see where the hand should be to come out from here. So one good way of preparing or learning for Uke. Uke appears in lots and lots of katas, and it's just to stand to the side like this and go 1, 2. Yeah? 1, 2, 1, 2, and just use the arms to prepare in and out. Okay, but we'll cover that in another lesson. In a Kihon lesson. Okay, right. So again, go right foot forward, right hand punching. So sweep behind, ready, knee, Sun, Shi. Okay, now next technique from here. We're going to finish this section off. This hand is going to strike down to Gidan. So from here, your right hand does this, connect to your right hip and strike down. You're pushing out into Zenkutsu Dachi. Yes? The left hand sweeps across to clear chudan. So from here, your hands are doing this, your body does this. So now again, think of your weight and your hip going forward. So from Kokutsu Dachi to Zenkutsu Dachi to strike, then we need to wind back by pushing this arm down and coming back to a Gidambarai position. And our feet are making this little L shape. They don't come right together, we just make this movement. So, go back to left foot forward, Kokutsu Dachi, Manji Uke. So, sweep, strike, Zenkutsu Dachi. Think, sweep, strike, Zenkutsu Dachi. Get it in your head, do it with me. Just do this section with me, one at a time. Sweep, strike, Zenkutsu Dachi. Do them all separate from here. Sweep, strike, Zenkutsu Dachi. Now put them all together. Ready? Each. This movement, a circular movement, yes? Knee. Like that, yeah? Come back. To Kokutsu Dachi, Manji Uke. Ready? Each. Knee. And back. Ready? Each. Knee. Okay. So now we're going to put those two together on what we have. Right foot forward. Right hand punching. Back leg in. Oh no, sorry. Wind that back. We'll edit that bit out, don't worry. Okay, drag across. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Look. Right foot forward. We'll do it this way. Right foot forward, right hand punch in. Right, sweep behind. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. One more time. Ready. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Okay. How are we doing with that one? Are some of your brains exploding? Maybe just a little bit. Okay guys, well, I'm going to leave you with that this morning. So, think about what we've covered. We've covered hip movement. Punching from side to side, yes? So we've started to engage our hips a bit now in our cross punching and with our agyukis. Cool. Okay, we then looked at this. Using the hip now in a twist and turn as we drive. Again, taking that hip connection up to another level, driving it through our body. And then we've looked at the kompas. Again, squeezing in, moving out. And then we've trained a little bit of Kata Kihon. So we've been building this Kata Kihon up over the week. I'm going to continue with that next week, building up little bits of Kihon. And then when we get back to the dojo, we can run them all together, which will be really cool. Hopefully that will be soon. I really do. Okay? Alright guys, so I'm going to finish here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be releasing a couple of videos, probably an email tomorrow, and give you a couple of links to some new videos. One of them is a platform, is a foundation for the Kompas training, which will give you Agyuki Gidambarai. I think I've got Heian Godan to release as well, so that will give you all the Heian katas done, and I'm now working through the rest of them. I do have to say I have been struggling to do the filming mainly because of my leg. My leg has been a little bit more restrictive than I've kind of let it be seen. These lessons have been a bit painful and I've been unable to do a lot of training filming because I've been resting it. It's a lot better now, so next week I aim to do some more filming and then we can crack on with that again, guys. Okay, so feet together. Uchi Uke Dachi. And bow, horse, and finish, horse. Okay, I'm going to hang around for a couple of